Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Aljona. I work for New York Public Library, and we have been cooperating with Pete and Kat for 4 years, doing this amazing data project. And this is our last session together this fall, and I truly appreciate to be involved because I have a lot of fun listening to you all. And I just want to thank everyone for bringing the creativity and beauty to this crazy world. So thank you, and I'm happy to enjoy the show.
Thank you, Aliana.
Thank you, Aliana.
Keep her up.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay, Aliana.
Thank you for hooking us up and getting us an audience out there through the library. So
Right.
thank you
It's
very much.
wonderful.
And we'll see you at the end.
Okay.
And thank you so much for putting everybody together, allowing us to do our thing.
All right.
All right. So here we are. I'm Peter Carlaftes.
I'm Kat Georges.
We have done MAINTENANT. We've been doing it 17 years. This is number 18. And you say, why number 18 if you've been doing it only 17 years?
Why is that, Peter?
Well, because the first MAINTENANT was published by Arthur Crevin in 1913. He was a precursor, a provocateur of the Dada movement, and he lived in Paris. And he used to publish MAINTENANT. The first one he published in March of 1913. And it covered like all different art, from art, writing, critique, performance, plays. And there was a writer for each different field of art. And they all put down everything that was happening in Paris at the time. And they were all written by Arthur Crevin, the publisher of the journal MAINTENANT. So it was a big hit back in 1913. Everybody was either loved or hated him. And he used to push around. He was 6'6", and he would push around his wheelbarrow full of MAINTENANT, little stapled, together, whatever they were, put together. What were they? Hand-bound
little zines. Kind of like the first zine.
The first zine it was. And he would pedal them around in a wheelbarrow at racetracks and art openings and readings and what have you on the streets of Paris. So that's basically what we do. We peddle our book, MAINTENANT, which is available. We did the whole show last night without saying our book is available. So we're going to say it tonight a few times. Sorry, or today. It's tonight over there in Europe, where most of our performers are inhabiting at this point. So this is MAINTENANT. We are Peter and Kat, and we publish and edit this book. It's got how many people?
This edition has 246 artists and writers from 6 continents and over 40 countries. So we're very happy with this. We did have one edition that had 7 continents. We had people from Antarctica, but we
got 7. I don't know if anyone ever did that. And the cover art?
The cover art is so beautiful. It is by Molly Crabapple, and it is called The Great American Bubble and Machine. And what it is Molly Crabapple is a illustrator and journalist. She's was co-nominated for a National Book Award for her coverage of the Syrian war. She's done articles about Palestine, in Palestine. She'll go there and she draws what she sees and then hand writes the interview. So it's a very special kind of thing.
She is our cover artist here.
Yeah, her work's been in the New York Times, New Yorker, and pretty much.
And thus, MAINTENANT has a theme every year. And our theme this year, we're going to show you the theme of this year. We've got to move, and we'll show you the actual theme, which was a lot easier to do live on stage. But now we just can do it right here. It's Plutocracy. And
1, 2, 3.
Plutocracy.
Plutocracy.
And we're living it now, and almost everywhere on Earth is a plutocracy, no matter what. And sometimes it could be worse than that. At least we're lucky to dream we can be rich. In that respect, we're privileged.
We have plenty of $1 million bills, so every person
follow the
money.
Can get follow the money bill. With Plutocracy. MAINTENANT 18, that's our theme. Molly Crabapple on the cover. And we're going to bring you a lot of our contributors today. It's International Part 2. and a lot of them will be living in the European continent. So let's bring up the first one, who is in Paris, Malik Crumpler. So please speak up, Malik, so we can bring you up here. There he is.
Hello, Malik.
Hey, here comes the sounds and the voice and the visions, maybe.
Everything's working good.
Good.
Is it working good?
Yeah.
Sound great.
Go for it.
Take it away.
Sleep's obsolete, so overrated conventionality underscores every reaction phase, even before we split, which rarely prevents Neptune from kinetically finding pure plutonians and skin-tight glowing polonium initiators. Did our best to collaborate, but charges was way too explosive and expensive to even network. Avec neutrons from their isotope system of dreams, deprived electrons always campaigning for exhausted uranium 238s. Who can't spontaneously ignite Neptuniums like ourselves, nor form our tribe center of fission? So, just 20 blocks down from 239th, East 103rd, you'll conveniently never find now one of us owning nothing other than our collective incandescence. Unless we doorman or other unseen service folks who only own the plutonium on our breath as our iridescent pupils stare through their viscous indium veils of classism and binary voting. All the wild chain-smoking nuclear bodega spliffs lit by shimmering insults, whispering jade wishes to skyscrapers or concrete phantoms rumored to be fentanyl fainting indigenous Neptuniums pre-collapse, pre-positionality, predetermined socially engineered personalities persuading redundant reactions to never actual combustion, because uptown ain't virtual park avenues in New Neptune. As reluctant real Hotsians get our accents examined in the subway for intrapsychic shadows of mass dysfunction. And no security check for owners of borders, private jets and private shell plants and private drivers and private submarines. Until all ammunition is as obsolete as wooden teeth. Wait a minute. They're invading again. They're detonating us again. Ah, shit. Please don't blame us for not being hollow enough to prevent or polarize another one of their systemic raids. We were never allowed to afford any Bernaysian networks or amassing enough lobbyists to pass legislation on behalf of our quantum brooms. Hashtag. Their tariffs didn't work. Uranium-238, 92 protons, 146 neutrons, uranium-239, 92 protons, 147 neutrons, neptunium-239, 93 protons, 146 neutrons, plutonium-239, 94 protons, 145 neutrons. Thanks.
Hey,
Malik,
thank you, Malik.
you got it out. You did it.
Yay.
You did it. Now you got to climb into bed, right?
Right.
Get better.
All right. Thank you
Good
so
work.
much. Very amazing work. All right.
Thank you, Malik Crumpler. Thank you. We'll see you
Well-
next year in Paris and maybe somewhere else. We're going to make a big announcement here today.
In a minute.
Yeah, in a little while.
We showed you what our theme was, plutocracy.
On our back.
But you may be wondering what the heck does that mean?
Plutocracy.
We're gonna let you know. The economy no longer serves human society.
It's a business, so it's time to give business the business.
In MAINTENANT 18, we redistribute our wealth of new ideas into a journal of contemporary Dada writing and art.
We aim to shape public opinion with a plutocracy of our own manufacture.
Creativity is our currency, and the amount has no limit.
Shine a light through every crack for we the people.
Because
there are 2,640 billionaires in the world, and we've got each one of them right where we want them. Yeah.
Woo! Their money will run out. Our creativity will not.
Never.
Never.
Yay. Resist.
That's
Create
our resistance.
And resist.
So thank you again for being here. Who's our next performer?
Let's check in with Maureen. Maureen, where are you? Did we get things worked out, Maureen?
Whoops.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You're still jumping.
Yeah, it's still going in and out.
You're jumpy. I'm so sorry.
No.
We can work this out. She's in Australia, so I guess it's a reason to be jumpy.
But is it possible?
Try on a phone. Dial on a phone.
I can't understand what you're saying.
It's all right.
So let's
far away.
See if what'd you say? What were you going to suggest?
Turn off your camera. Maybe see if that works.
Turn the camera off. Or
now talk.
Well, we have the name Maureen Alsop in Australia.
How does that go? Any better?
A little bit better.
Let's hear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm speaking. You hear it all? That's it. There's nothing.
Go ahead
and dial again. Should I dial again? I'll dial on a phone. I'll drop and dial on a phone. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Try it again, and we'll bring you up later.
We'll bring you up later.
It's okay. Australia is where she lives in a little island. We wanted to
someone else.
We wanted to talk about that little island. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna bring up. Where's who did we see was our Mimi German? Come on, Mimi. We're gonna bring you up. You're a special guest today.
Hey, thank you. It's so great to be here.
Where are you, Mimi?
I am in the wilderness in Oregon in the southeasternmost corner, surrounded by MAGA and deer and beautiful birds and warm springs. And, fortunately, our nearest neighbor is 5 miles away. And there's the population where I am is 9.
So it's almost, it seems like it's international, right?
Right.
International cartoon.
Right. Take it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with my poem that is in this fabulous book. It's called War Poem number 44. And it's from a book of mine called War Poems, Israel, Gaza, the First 100 Days of Carnage. War Poem number 44. Oh, war, how seductive your lines. You seduce like a stripper as your slink collects dollars in the crimp of your bodice. From degenerate minds, the stench of oil men and arms dealers who, in their giddy, sell you bombs. And peace. How dare you sit in the corner of the bar, emanating illusions too elusive to grasp, while the dance moves of generals cause the deaths of thousands. And then I thought I would revisit from my book called Where Grasses Bend. The middle section was all about when Trump was the president before. This is called 1,000 Grains of Sand. America, the dominatrix, empire of 1,000 grains of sand, whose masters ink in the high heels of war whores, who circle jerk at the feast of landlords while spilling slop bucket prayers to the poor. America, how necrotic your soul. Your poets cringe in the wake of your obscenities, your rotted stench of henchmen, pillagers of lands once verdant and alive. Your orchards of poverty grow seeds of death. America, the illiterate, puritanical and unsavory, you were never ready to leave home. This is called United States, from the same book, Where Grasses Bend. United States, unknitted and frayed, unwound, a worn sweater unspooling into darkness like moonless whores on a Parisian night. And the last one, called A Scenic View, a little bit longer. The scenic view. Oh, say, can you see the burned out burger barns that edge out the sky, where shadows of shackles obfuscate light, and sheds barely resemble houses resembling sheds? Fields of floodplains now sop the cows, so thick they bellow then drown. Above the crushed spine of a porch, the sign that said Doc's Tavern is now Monty's Tow and Stow, where antique dust is sold. America decays. America, the beautiful, the buzz, hum, and flash of an electric billboard's broken lights tells you that Jesus saves, abortion kills, and guns are for all and all are for one. Blind is as blind sees here in the land of purple majesty, where lack of vision always wins. In the mobile home seep of this tumbleweed stew, sterilized wonder grows in the petri dish. The hills are steep and crumbling crackers, and the elk aren't crossing anymore. The scenic view looks out to Hutchinson's shuttered steel mill across the river, where the sunrise is a silhouetted ode to a dirge, and the wind is so strong it blows the seabirds sideways. In the Wild West, cars drive into the ocean whose waves look like mud. All that's left are dark waters and the crystal clear dream of receiving that lollipop some politician doled out to the rich. Someone smashed the snake and left it on the trail. The mule with no name has gone off to find another sunset. Cows converge on the side of the road where a truck with a flat slowly rumbles by. Jackals stole what wood they could, and the rest of where is scattered to the salty earth. No good for no one in the dawn's early light, where it's cold, and here comes the rain.
Right there, meeting German. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. It's so nice to meet you both too.
We'll be doing a show in San Francisco on Sunday, December 8th at Specs Bar.
Yeah.
But you're a little too far from there. But you're in the southeast, huh? There's nothing down there. I've been through there.
So I'm
there.
I was in the Northwest.
Oh, okay.
Northeast. I worked
I'm
at
going to
the
be
cannery.
I'm going to be in Philly on December 8th. And had I known you were going to be in San Francisco, I would have changed.
All right.
But from Philly, I would have seen you in New York. But okay, next time.
We'll be back on this 15th.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's go somewhere new. Where do you want to go to?
We're going to Brussels.
Brussels?
With our old pal Ignacio Galilea. So please welcome Ignacio from Brussels. And
here he is. Hello.
Your life won't be the same after this. Take it away, Ignacio.
Okay.
Good to see you. There you go.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, we hear you now.
We hear you clear.
You're in.
Perfect, perfect, my dear Peter and Kat and Peter. How are you, my friends?
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Always, sorry, my English is terrible, but Peter, I have to say to you that you never say my family name good. It's Galilea. Galilea. It's not Galilea.
Galilea. Galilea.
It's okay. That doesn't matter. Whatever. Well, hello everybody. Nice to be here are
I will, just bring me up.
virtually talking. I hate this. I don't like nothing but well because the love is bigger
Yeah, Jeff Tanner's up here.
than
Ignacio,
the concept.
Ignacio,
I
you're
want to
going
see
back.
you and talk with you.
You're,
Are you listening to me?
Hear you,
you're
and we
going in
can't.
and out.
Are you listening to me well?
No,
No.
you're going in and out.
Yeah. Darn it. Do you want to
Try to re-up again.
This
or-
is because I don't like this virtual shit.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
So what we do?
I'm not sure what we can do, but it was working okay.
This
and
is
then-
censor.
yeah, it was working okay, and then it started going in and out, and your picture faded. So darn it. The best thing you can do is move closer to your modem if you know where that is, but I don't know. So maybe try it again, and we'll get.
Or I go out, I come in.
Yeah,
It,
go.
it seemed to work better when you were further away from the microphone.
Thank you. Stay
When
away
I
from the
was
microphone.
away.
Yes, that works better.
Hello, here.
Right, and it goes in and out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better.
What do you want to do?
It's close to Brussels is close to Australia.
You're not working
No?
well, and it's kind of like this is the first time we've had this problem in the 4 shows. I'm sorry, but we got to try to fix it somehow. So if you can go off and come on again, and try to be closer to your modem, let's do that, and we'll see you in a few, and we'll bring somebody else on and bring you up after
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay, it's okay.
We'll come back to Ignacio. We'll see you in a few. Okay. So thank you. And a little
Okay.
technical difficulty, but you know how it is with a
We-
live show.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's bring up Eva. We had her last night. We're going to do it again, and we know her sound works, and she's going to do a performance. So Eva, Héléne Stern.
Whoops, that's not easy.
Wrong person.
Sorry.
There she is with the. There we go.
Okay. There's she is. Hello.
I think
Peter,
there you
and,
go. All right.
and thank you again for having the possibility to be here and to perform here.
Great.
And you're
So,
in. You're in. Oh, go ahead.
No.
No.
Okay, so I'm now in San Francisco, and I am from Austria, but I grew up in Germany. I even grew up in Dachau, which is well known for the sad story of the concentration camp. And for me, the whole political situation is, of course, a big shock and trauma. Also in Austria, things really got worse. Right wing got very strong. But on the other hand, and that's also the topic of the graphic, of the print that I made for MAINTENANT, I totally believe that there is a microcosmos and a macrocosmos, and that it's good not to forget about like the bigger picture, like the huge picture, like the galaxies which are surrounding us. Not to be naive or ignorant, but to know that there are also different perceptions of time and space, and humankind is one drop in this hugeness, and I think that they are like the self-healing forces inside of us and outside of us, and I think they are always working. So that's what I believe in. Okay, I start the performance. First, I show you this the print. It's on page 72, and the title is "Star Mother Gives Birth to Galaxies." She screams out loudly and whispers tenderly, "We are undeniable, mystery, force of life." And now I need a second to change the light. We are undeniable. Undeniable mystery, force of life. We are 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 undeniable mystery, force of life. We are. We are. We are. We are.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Eva, Héléne Stern, thank you so much.
Héléne Stern. That was beautiful.
All right.
It's different. It's always different. I forgot the light. Oh fuck.
And we'll be seeing you in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, but you know what? Here, this was what I forgot to do.
You forgot to turn on the strobe light. Kat was saying, we want the strobe light. She loves strobe lights.
I love strobe lights.
Thank you so much for giving me the stage. And yeah, I will enjoy to keep on listening to the other artists. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well,
all right.
Thank you. And we do this book, and every year we put 250 people together, art and writing, on each page. Each spread becomes, something that enhances the other, whether it's art and writing, or writing and writing, or art and art. The pieces go with the theme and just enhance each other, make them stronger. And then you turn, and they belong to each spread. And we turn to the next page, and they belong. And pretty soon, when so many things belong, you belong. And that's what our plot, our evil plot is, to have people belong. I mean, we're really evil. And but we're so happy
and to give people $1 million
bills.
$1 million
bills.
Take $1 million. $1 million. Yay.
All right, so we have about 6 more performers, 6, maybe 7. A few of our performers, Fork Burke and Giovanni Fontana, was on yesterday's show or Tuesday's show. He had to switch. And I don't see Lisa Marie. I don't know what happened to her. And
try Ignacio again?
Yeah, we're gonna do you. Well, what about you want to try
Maureen?
Maureen? Let's try Maureen because she was first.
Okay.
Let's try Maureen. Are you here, Maureen?
I'm
Hey,
here.
you're looking good.
Yes.
Are we better?
Yes.
Yay. It's a phone, so it's
it's good.
Be more bandwidth or something.
Great.
Let's see if we can do it.
All right.
Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You're just fantastic. It's a pleasure. I love being here with you. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm reading from the visual poem, which is on page 29. This is the visual poem, which was based on a text from a collection called Arbor Vitae, and also will be in a different form in a book that's born today on the 14th. It's called Today, Yesterday, After My Death. So here I go. I will be reading on a different screen, so you'll have to bear with my lack of eye contact. As you lowered the dead into place, there was no other cultivation. The bloodroot failed, salve upon the tongue of each small life. We died together within our words, the light going out, the evening, a spell, or something sweeter. With precision, the barn door closes to the wind, and the whaler horses fade. You found square lettering in the clearing where fingers turned once pages. As you remembered my hand darkening, the touch, the sound of graphite. And you stood and watched as if leaning against a fourth doorway. I was met among the prophets, anonymous, anointed, a seeker. I was assigned between rivers. I will not close my heart to language, the waters which connect me to symbol, phrase by phrase, to grandmothers and fathers so far past. You loved 3 words hidden in the text. You loved the greenery and the groves which you might touch. You did not lose the body's first sharpness. The heat of my body would be short-lived, and I heard only in the moment what my guides provided: a diagram, a leaching of Earth's interior. I was taught to restructure each dream with completion. I called out after you, but sometimes it was only a call for the sea. Smoke fumes, the shape of cuttlefish. A stone fence you follow, the same North Lake. The snow waits on us. It is a good deep snow and deep ash, where the beloved is not forgotten. One where the war is now a softly glow. Softly, a move of air. The glow is beautiful here, beautiful and mad. The glow of the world. This 1 hour, love lifts away. Thank you so much. That's it.
Island above.
Go ahead, say it again.
Say what again?
Your words.
What words?
I unmuted.
Oh, okay. Maureen, where are you from? Where are you living right now?
I'm living in Australia. I'm Australian and I'm a United States citizen. I'm both. And I grew up in Michigan and lived in California for 15 years. So I've been different places.
A small island though, like it's above Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Where is it?
I live on Eclectic Island. So the name of this visual poem is Jasper Arrow, which is one of the ships I see in the harbor. I commute into town on the little ferry and go.
Yeah. What's the name of the island again?
Magnetic Island.
Magnetic.
Wow.
We have an author in the book Magnetic. That's crazy. Marie All right, Marie Magnetic.
All right.
So maybe she was a part owner. We only want to know authors from now on who have private beaches. Yeah. So we've become plutocrats ourselves.
Right.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please stay with us, and we'll talk later. Okay. And thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
We decided we'll bring Dada, to the forefront again, not because, for any great reason other than being anti-war, anti-military complex. The Dada movement began in 1916 from World War I with corpses piling up in the street, in the trenches, and people are looking at this and going, why? Why is this happening? I mean, if all this great art and great living thinking has gotten us to this point, we have to change everything from here on. So they became anti-art. and they wanted to create an international community, and they really still had warring factions, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what we want to do. We put together this show today, International Part
Right.
2, this book, which has over 70, 80 contributors from across the globe. And we've got a great announcement to make that next year.
What is that announcement, Peter?
Next year on September 14th, Sunday, it's a Sunday, we will be performing at the Cabaret Voltaire, where Dada began in Zurich, Switzerland, where Dada began. Tristan Zara, Dada Manifesto, they began Dada in the Cabaret Voltaire. And we, Three Rooms Press with Men, not 19 at that time, it will be, will be in there with a group of you that are able to assemble with us there.
And we've been trying to get in there for 18 years. So this is really a remarkable thing that we're just very happy about. And we want anybody who can to get to Zurich on September
14th,
Sunday,
2025.
I think it's
all right. Let's give Ignacio. We're hoping we got our fingers crossed that Ignacio has the same luck that Maureen did.
Maybe you can try on your phone. But okay, all right, go ahead.
Hello. Now are you listening to me now?
Yes, but your video is a little slow.
No, stay. Let's see.
Keep talking.
Hello. Bueno, first of all, congratulations for this fantastic work that you did with the coordination and editing and blah, blah, blah. Bravo. It's hard work and good work. Good work. Congratulations. Are you listening to me?
Yes, we're hearing every word. Yes, we hear you.
Yeah?
It's good, yeah.
So then when you asked me to participate, really quick came up to my one idea to my brain, but then last week, because happened one thing to me. I couldn't avoid this experience that for me was so strong last week that still and it's really I think it's really related also with this plutocracy. I mean, because I'm talking about one big scandal, no? I mean, I think that my life is magic, and I think that I'm discovering a really mundial scandal, no? I don't know. You remember, Peter Cat, when you were here in Brussels, that I'm doing these books, no, with many things, you know, that I add things, no, I try materials, I experiment with balloons or things. Bueno, in fact, I'm always trying things and experimenting and put it together. And so last week, my friends, please listen to me. Last week, I by chance I took one. Here we have these pills. It's like normal pills, aspirin, no? Aspirin or for the headache is super normal, no? Bueno, pues I don't know what I decided I took one, no, and I decided to crash, no, crash. Well, and then the typical chemical formula, no. First of all, I tried. Bueno, I tried with water, with normal water, you know. And I put base here, I crush the pill, and I put the water, you know. I put the water. This is amazing, 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 because this can change, o sea, this can change nowadays Donald Trump out, you know. I mean, Bueno, so then I put a bit of fire, no? Bueno, like making a video performance, no? I was filming to me, but then, puta coño, I realized that it start to crystallize and really fast, really fast. And look this piece. O sea, digo, what the fuck, colega, what the fuck? Digo, get this in the liquid, they don't get solid, you know? Oh, digo, it's not possible. It's not what, digo, what the fuck? So then, digo, me cago en la puta, digo, because you know me, I'm if I have one idea, I go until the end, no? Digo, this is not possible. This is not possible. Bueno, I did a homemade one thing like that, you know, Coca-Cola. Digo, venga, coño. Sometimes I smoke joints. Go, let's see what the fuck is this, colega. So then, and it's amazing. Digo, bueno, es que thanks God that you are filming and you are now you are looking and you are testigo. I don't know how it's calling, pero listen, colega. Es crack, colega, es crack. Is crack, my friend. O sea, they are giving to us in these fucking stupid pills, these motherfuckers of government is giving to us one fucking drug for making us junkies, tío, junkies. That we are now, you know. Now, 4 days ago, I'm gonna ask to you please this video, and you were looking at me, and I'm gonna go here in the parliament. I live in Brussels, because this is one scandal, universal scandal, you know. It's incredible. And now I trying with other pills, you know, because how is possible? Hijos de puta, motherfuckers, you go for one headache and then you finish in the psychiatric hospital, you know, for hangover or overdose, or I don't know. But sorry, I only wanted to. It's not so poetic, you know. I know it's not so poetic, but I only wanted to share with you this fucking, o sea, it's fucking real and surrealistic. It's surrealistic, yeah or no? Well, but that is all. Now,
Incredible.
Thank you very much. But
I'm have to try that out as soon as we get off the meeting. I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's happening here too.
We can make a group now. And coño, to take signatures from different countries, because this is not normal. This is not normal.
No.
Fuckers.
All right.
And check out Ignacio's piece on page, what is it, on page 3? Check it out if you can. Go ahead. Go crazy. Let's go crazy. Talk crazy.
Yeah. It's just aspirin. It's for the headaches. All right. Well,
nice job, Ignacio.
Good to know.
Pleasure to see you. We'll see you next year.
And here is Ignacio's piece on in the book. It's
Pluto
called
Crazy.
Pluto Crazy.
Pluto.
And there you go. It's a beautiful book. It is available on our website, threeroomspress.com, in the store.
I told you you wouldn't be the same after Ignacio.
Wow.
Nobody out there will be.
Yeah.
All right. So who are we
There-
I
going?
love you. I love you.
Love
We
you
love
too.
you too.
Only trust the people. Trust the people.
There you go. That's right.
Well, don't trust the government.
No. All right. Okay.
Who we bringing up next?
No. I go to Mexico to live in Mexico.
Okay,
Okay.
be good.
No, I go for living in Mexico.
Oh,
Ciao,
I
my
heard
friends.
you're going to Mexico. Well, we'll see you.
Yeah, you're going to Mexico now?
When?
Okay.
Yeah. I go in February next year.
February, all right.
All right. We have a
Okay.
lot of contributors in Mexico City now, so it'll be a good
Yeah, is that where you're going to be?
Because
Mexico
here in
City?
Europe,
Come on,
they
bring
want to kill
some.
us, you know, in
Bring
Europe.
them with you.
dangerous. Dangerous. You don't know what it is.
Europe is a cemetery. It's a cemetery, Europe.
Yes.
Okay.
Smell dead, cadaver. Bueno, my friends, be positive.
Okay, be
Be
positive.
positive.
All right.
We will be.
Thank you.
All right. Let's bring up essay.
Yes.
Essay Griffin.
Essay Griffin.
You're next. Here he is. We brought him in from LA.
Loose. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me.
Yes.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm reminded that I'm here. As everyone was reading, I was looking around and going, yes, I'm here. I'm still here. And thank you for including me in MAINTENANT. You guys work your asses off and produce a wonderful product. And I'm always honored to be included, and to be on this international stage is pretty fantastic. I'm going to do 2 pieces from the book, my piece, and then my pal Scott, who is in Dada Head. My piece is from the classifieds, Capitalism for Sale. An old school numbers racket, addicted to war, wrapped in antiquated theologies, built by slaves and run by robots, high on artificial intelligence, in need of repair, price negotiable. Thank you. Hold your applause, please. Ignacio, you got me all fucked up, man. I mean, I felt it all the way over here. I'm gone, man. I'm fucking gone. What a conspiracy you are a part of now. I mean, I'm here. I'm still here. I remind myself I am here. I remind myself, self, here. Okay, this is Scott Wamberg's piece, and Scott was my best pal. Peter and Kat knew Scott really well, and Kat was on the bus with us, and we reminded ourselves that we were there. All right. It just might be a living. The emergency room has decided to make house calls. Everyone a doctor for the day. Results just in. The human race just might make it. Sometimes, though, it can't read its cue cards. The world finds improvising difficult. Bullet casings in the sky. The poets run out of words. They are bad at mime. My guide dog has cataracts. The sleep disorder clinic has insomnia. We can still get to the theater before the curtain rises. All we need is to believe in each other. It just might be a living. We're imperfect animals learning to walk. Be careful. Watch that first step. We take it every morning. Altitude keeps changing. I feel the flames rising. I hear the earth screaming. I know where shelter lies. It's in your heart. I know where the next rest stop is. It's in my heart. We just might be alive, despite all rumors saying otherwise. Time to stop pacing up and down the moon. Time for both of us to come home. We've been nomads way too long. I know where our rescue lives. It's in our stupid, vain, wonderful, hurting hearts.
Thank you.
Believe in love. That's all that we have.
We'll
Scott
that's
Wamberg.
right. That's what we have. we're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, we're sharing it, and we're creating, and we're keeping it alive. You know,
That's
keeping Scott
And
alive.
congratulations on the gig in Zurich, man. That's fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
if I can, maybe I can go on Spirit Airlines and find a cheap ticket.
yeah.
Okay.
Take a 31-hour flight.
Yeah.
Feed some of those pills to the airline people.
Yeah.
That Ignacio has.
We'll all fly over together. We won't even need the plane.
No, we
Get
won't
the
be there.
aspirin. All right.
Yeah.
So much.
Thanks,
Thanks for joining us today.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. So, who you're gonna do something, or
Well,
what time is it?
not yet, not yet.
Oh, look at that.
I did want to say that this issue is dedicated to 3 people that we lost during the course of this year, which is Neely Tchaikovsky, a poet, and also Bob Branneman, an artist who's been in many issues, and also Andy Clausen, who's been in several issues as well. So the world keeps getting fewer people that we know, and more people come in. So hopefully
create more
we
of
can
a
know them
community.
too. Our idea is to create community, and that's why we're here.
I think we have 4 readers left. And also you can get this book, MAINTENANT 18, anywhere. Go into a bookstore, say, I want MAINTENANT 18, and they can order it for you if they don't have it. Or you
Right.
could get it online at our website, any website. You can even get it at Target, if you can believe it or not. I think
Yeah.
Target supports Trump, or they don't support Trump.
Who
Who
knows?
believes anything now? Watch Fox News and just go
Right.
into a stupor.
Who's
Like I said,
next?
we're going next. Okay, not you. Okay, next we want Mark Hofer. Mark, there he is.
Hofer.
We had him yesterday, and we want him again. We said come back since a few people dropped out. So, Mark, take it away.
All right, Mark, and turn off your mute. That's Mark turning off his mute. I hope. I can't hear you. Please turn off your mute. Oh, maybe his piece is with mute.
No.
Okay.
Go back on there.
He's on.
Okay, good. He's still on mute.
Oh, we need you to turn off mute.
Go push us on there, okay?
Hi.
Mark,
You're still
you
on
gotta
mute.
go on mute, off mute, and then we can hear you. We want to hear what you're doing.
How about that?
Yay. All right.
I was just trying to find the mute button, everybody. Sorry. Okay. Now, are you seeing me? It's all good?
Yes.
Dada 2024. My name is Mark David Hofer. My piece is titled Scam This Code to Pay. Here's a quick bio to get you acquainted. The Marco blend. An uplifting medium roast of multi-source beans from California, Slovakia, Mexico, and Ireland, with notes of tangy orange, spicy chile, nutmeg, and dark sarcasm. Puts the O in Americano. A broken shard of pottery. Introducing the shards. The main reason I paint is because I can't sing. The light fandango. Maria de la Luz. Eureka! Have I found it? Who found what? Another story of deceit, American disingenuity, man-infested destiny. 3 cherries. Tres cerezas. Tres cerezas. Tres cerezas, por favor. Diamond-eyed jackalope. Estate. Instability. Hot coals buried in the sand from last night's revelers. Don't get me wrong, I specialize in misunderstanding. Hamster wheel, dollar, candle, eye on the pyramid scheme, make a mass, capital. Just to be clear, all good things do not start after the gold rush. I got on the wrong bus. And I like it. I am the singularity. Dirty, hairy, pretty, gritty, petty, thief, petite, larceny. Friend request. Hint. You do not have time. In this one-time forever offer, you can unburden yourself of all that ill-got wealth. Set yourself free. Release the guilt. Go defund you. SARF, Sad Artist Relief Fund. Plutocrat Redemption Site. Save the sad artists, pitiful, lamentable creators. To all you glutes, I know you're all going through some hard times, some uncomfortable times. You voted for you-know-who, and now you're feeling really guilty. Well, I have a solution to your down-in-the-dumps feelings. I am making available to everyone a way to relieve that stress. It's called SARF, Sad Artist Relief Fund. It's just for you, just to feel better. Scan this QR code and donate to those sad artists that have been trying to make this a better world but feel like they have failed. The great thing is that it's free to donate, and it is not tax deductible because you don't pay taxes anyway, and that's part of your pain and guilt. Isn't it beautiful how this works? And as a bonus, I will send you a load of thoughts and prayers to wherever you'd like. So just scan the QR code and donate to your heart's content. Wouldn't it be funny to show everyone that you can be generous by sending $1, $5, $10, $100, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, or even more? There's no limit. The more you donate, the better you'll feel. You do the talk of the club. So just have your valet scan the QR code with your phone, the one that you see on the screen, or flip to page 69 in Mountain on 18, a journal of contemporary Dada writing and art by Three Rivers Press, and scan the code there. Don't worry, there will be some side effects. Nausea, dizziness, bleeding from the gums, unexpected elation, pregnancy, and sudden disdain for vocabulary. All this should be expected. So don't forget to scan the code to pay. And do not disturb my circles.
All right, Mark Hofer.
Way to go, Mark.
Thank you so much. And Mark Hofer and Mark Hofer's persona.
Yeah,
Maybe
my alter ego.
Maybe we get brother Steve to drive to fly us to Zurich next.
Hey, I was already thinking about that.
All
So
right,
we'll work something out.
Good thinking. Now
We
we're
can
on
have both of us at once.
All right.
Thanks for joining us today. All right.
All right.
We've got
It was awesome. Thank you guys so much for what you do.
Thank you.
All right.
Three more performers. Let's bring up Andriana Minou from she's in London. So let's bring her up right now. And she's got a nice musical performance. So, hey, Andriana, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. And you? Nice to see you all.
All right. Take it away.
Take it away, London.
Thank you. I'm going to read my very, very little poem from this beautiful journal, which is available everywhere to buy. It's called The Little Depression. Sometimes I wonder, when the rich see not so rich people, a little like us, in the movies, I wonder if they feel a little like we feel when we see rich people, a little like them, in the movies, sometimes. Have you heard of the elite hanging out at Downing Street, drinking tea in Parliament, looking mildly discontent, discussing legislation, mini budgets, huge inflation, spending every dime that you earn in no time. If you're poor and and you don't know why it is so, I'll let you know the problem is voting for the rich. Got no money for the rent and you have to sleep in a tent or in a ditch. Voting for the rich. Time for an increase in your taxation. Making sacrifices for the nation. Masturbation, scraping mold of stale baguettes while there's flying in private jets. Well, here's the hitch. Voting for the rich. NHS let high and dry pensions vanish. Now you know why you are in bits. Voting for the rich. Meetings over wine and cheese in their mansions while you are freezing off your tits. Voting for the rich. All of them are feeling really sorry, but they must restore the country's glory. Very Tory. Maybe there's a magic switch to get rid of those hypocrites. I have an itch. Voting out the rich. Voting out the rich.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
You're absolutely
Thank you
right.
very much. And thanks for
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I really have to run.
I know. We'll see you. We'll see you.
Great to see you all. Thank you very much for your great work.
Okay. Ciao.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Thank
Andriana
you,
Minou in
Andriana
London.
Minou. Okay. So who's next, Peter? We just have a few more
We have
performers.
Matthew Hupert.
How
It's
many-
going to be our next reader, and then we have Aleksandar Mrdjen from Serbia, and then I think that's it. I'm not sure if anybody else is.
There's
shown up.
Matthew.
Matthew.
Hello, Matthew.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hey, take it away.
I'm honored to be called in as a last-minute ringer here with this illustrious crowd of people. It's really an honor. Beautiful book. Hi, everybody. Because I had a little time, I'm kind of really close to the bone in terms of the topic. I'm not going to wander like I usually do. So here we go. This first one is, I think a lot about fermentation. There's always jars of something or another gently bubbling on a shelf in a self-satisfied manner, getting sour and happy on lactobacillus. Longevity isn't olive oil or wine or sake, fish, and rice. It's fermentation. Hell, even a dog buries a bone until it ferments. The secret is gut health, probiotics. That's why people are healthier in Italy or Japan. It's fermentation. Fermentation and universal healthcare. Thank you. And then this one is called Unsung Heroes. Here's to the dregs and sediment. They've given their all to flavor the whole, only to be discarded, forgotten, despised. Without them, the wine and the coffee would just be water. This poem is not about beverages. Thank you. All right, here's the one from the fabulous Maitenant. This is called I Used to Be an Outlaw, but now they sell weed like Starbucks. I've said it before. We were frontline soldiers in the war on drugs. A mastodon once said to me, look how many casualties there are in the war on drugs. And I asked whose fault that was, because I didn't declare it war. May have been a lower body count if they declared a hot tub pool party on drugs instead. Now, New York City smells like weed on every street at every hour, but it doesn't feel like victory. They let us have the weed because there was fascism behind the curtain the motherfuckers funded with fear and a war on drugs. Thank you. All right, I got a couple more here. This one I wrote the day after the election. It's just titled November 6, 2024, and it has an epigram from Ronald Reagan, "It's Morning in America." It's an old cliche. You force your eyes open, crusted with debauchery, as you cross the border between dream time and here. The early morning light is too damned bright, so you lie a moment trying to piece together memories shattered radiant, sharp, and disturbing like stained glass shards strewn over the app's floor. When you turn your head, and there lies a stranger next to you, breathing labored and soft in sleep, and it all comes back with a shock. And all you want to do is quietly sneak out, but you look around and realize you've nowhere to go. This is your house. It's morning in America. Thank you. And one more. This also has an epigraph from Ronald Wright. Socialism never took root in America because the poor see themselves not as an exploited proletariat, but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. And it's called 1212 and Other Missed Opportunities, or In Praise of the General Strike. Bush v. Gore, Anton fucking Scalia. I was so effing mad, and it showed. In retrospect, this was the start of outrage fatigue. A friend wanted to show me the Rosie. The beauty of America is, he said, anywhere else they'd had to have had the tanks on the streets. I wanted to grab him by the ears, shake him until bells Quasimodo'd off the walls. In that moment, the Iraq War and the rise of the unrepentant right and the arc of the 21st century was set as if on rails. I wanted to shake and shout, the problem with America is that there was no need for the tanks to roll, and that's on us. And again with Gorsuch, and again with ignored impeachment and foreign collusion, and now looming eminence Greece and imperial presidency, and again that no tanks roll, and we just shrug, and the work week rolls more implacably than the tanks, as if complacency was the same as democracy. That's on us. Thank you.
Hey, Matthew Hupert, thank you so much for stepping in and stepping up. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. And everyone else needs to step up because these are dark days around the world.
So,
and it comes down to the poets, lets you know how fucked up the situation really is. So
right.
Do what we got to do.
Okay.
Peace out.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to read my piece and then we'll get to Aleksandar. Okay, so this is called Gravity Takedown. The best thing about zero gravity is the best thing about outer space is zero gravity. That's the real reason the billionaires are racing each other to get to Mars. Imagine weekly trips to uplift jowls and tits, reformat sagging butts and smooth out belly fat. Imagine sex at zero gravity, the impossible positions without yoga or Pilates. Imagine counting money at zero gravity. And all those $1,000,000 bills floating in through the air, each one grabbed by one of the richest men on earth just before it floats away as they repeat the mantra, mine, 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 mine. All right. There you go. And thank you for my helper, Peter Carlaftes.
I'm the money man. I'm the money man.
He's the money man.
Money.
I'm getting very sleepy.
We used to say,
give me some aspirin.
Give me some aspirin, Ignacio, please. We used to say, follow the money so that we could dig out the story and find the corruption. And now you just follow it and do whatever they say. Fox News, turn it on. Don't turn it off again.
So finally, we're down to our Serbian contributor, who is Aleksandar.
Mrdjen, hey!
So nice to see you. How do you say your last name?
Yes, you say it appropriately.
Mrdjen.
Queen Kate and King Peter has a wonderful crowns.
Yeah.
So I congratulate you. So last but not least, I would like to say a little bit about my presentation. It will be divided into three parts. First of that will be some sort of pay a respect of tragical killed and died person in my country. I will explain it. Second, it will be unverbal performance. And the third and the last one, it will be my song in a maintenance 18. It's okay?
Okay.
So, first of all, at the November of the 1st, tragical accident happened because of a corruption, which is in connection with plutocracy and plutocracy. 14 people died, innocent people died. So let me read the name of that people as a pay of respect. Firić Sara, Firić Valentina, Firić Đorđe, Adamović Milica, Komar Nemanja, Ruman Anđela, Milosavljević Miloš, Hrka Stefan, Arbutina Ćirić Sanja, Sadovski Vasko, Raca Goranka, Raković Vukašin, Karanović Mileva, Švonja Đuro. I suppose you heard the Requiem Lacrimosa by Mozart. Here goes the second part. Prayer for gold mammon. Ritam paklenih novčanih laži trese se dušama našim. The rhythm of a hellish money lies shakes our souls. Guilty pleasure, get into the song. Imagine that I'm gone. What is he like as a worker? None. And as a man, he is better as a worker. Do you regret it? Is it easier for you? Society is overwhelmed. High life. All that remains for me is to reluctantly dance the masochistic dance. Therefore, command the Lord, either or. The most sincere love is the love of food and eating. Now, every 7 years, 10 old professions disappear and 10 new professions are established. 3 for 4 days instead of a 5 days work week. Artificial intelligence through ChatGPT is going to version of life 4.0 with reducing the carbon footprint, with the ultimate aspiration to have a nothing and be happy. From cards through cryptocurrency to cash withdrawal from up the sea, through GMO food to protein intake by consuming insects. The rhythm of hellish money lies shakes our souls. Save our souls, save our souls, save our souls. Mercy, grace, mercy, grace, mercy, grace.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Alexander.
you, Alexander.
Welcome to the family.
And what a beautiful way to end this program. Mercy and grace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Stick around. We'll bring everybody up in just a second.
All right.
Or for a second, you're stuck with us, and then we'll bring Aliona up, and we'll close out the show. We're here, Peter and Kat. We're the editors and producers of Three Rooms Press and MAINTENANT 18. This is our current issue, 2024. And its theme is plutocracy, and it's certainly propitious. And at this point, I'm going to announce the next year's theme.
What is it?
Our submission period begins on
January
1st to March 15th. And the new theme is ethics cleansing. And if you think that anything has been removed from this earth, any certain thing, it's certainly ethics at this time. We have none, and we need to know why. We need to look in the mirror and see how we've allowed this for one person or one party of people to think they're better than another party of people. So you may think it's specific, but it isn't. There are no ethics in society's heart, and we need to expose that, and we need to show that, and we need to somehow figure out how to change it. So that's our theme for MAINTENANT 19, ethics cleansing. And we will be there come January 1st. Looking forward to every one of your submissions.
But
so
meanwhile, thank you to everybody for participating in this show today.
Yay!
This was our closing show of the 2024 Virtual Dada Festival International Part 2. And we had Maureen,
Alsop. We
Malik
had Malik Crumpler.
We
had Ignacio. Ignacio, I'm gonna practice your last name when we get done. And we had Andriana Minou and Aleksandar Mrdjen, plus our special guest. We had Ava Helen Stern. We had Mark Hofer. We had S.A. Griffin. We had Mimi German and Matthew Hupert. So thank you all for filling in for Fork Burke and Giovanni, who switched, and also Benjamin Robinson and Lisa Marie. Yarborough was not able to make it today either.
Right. So we want to bring up
Aliona
again. Hello, Aliona.
Hey.
Yeah, we might want to make a statue for Ignacio at the Jefferson Market Library.
Okay.
All right.
What will it be made of?
I don't know. We can smoke it. You're absolutely right.
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
All right.